Alvarez.
Canelo's on the scale.
Executive Director Bob Bennett officially taking care of the weigh-in. 155 pounds for the champion.
You should see the sigh of relief on everybody's face. Like everybody's looking over on the scale. It's all quiet. Because there's been rumors and some talk that he wasn't going to make, or it was looking like he wasn't going to make weight. But seeing him step off the scale, he looked like a dead man. He looked like he just couldn't wait to get something to drink. It's taking a lot for him right now, probably not to be chugging something back. I guess he's trying to look like, you know, let's see what Miguel Cotto weighs. I bet you he weighs under 154. Whole lot of crazy shit's been going on this week, man. We're going to talk about it. Please subscribe. They're weighing in Cotto right now.
Cotto 153, 1/2 pound.
153. I told you. Listen. All right, we're going to talk. Now, I said before that Cotto in no way, shape, or form wanted to fight Golovkin, and him weighing in at 153 0.5, under the 154 pound division. He's been fighting at these catch weights of 150. What was it? 159 for Sergio Martinez. What was it, like 157 for Daniel Geale? 155 for Canelo. He weighed in. This is crazy. He weighed in at, this is crazy. I'm getting hyped for the fight. This is going to be crazy. They're facing off right now, man. I wasn't hyped for the fight up until now. I'm not even going to lie. But let's talk about the crazy shit that's been going on. Okay, so Miguel Cotto, after he beat Sergio Martinez, took a year off. He fought Daniel Geale in June, but in between that, a fighter by the name of Gennady Gennadievich Golovkin won the WBC interim title, which made him the mandatory for Cotto. So Cotto didn't take a voluntary, he took a year off. And then when he did take his voluntary, which was against Daniel Geale, the WBC actually said again, okay, well, you didn't take your voluntary until a year. You didn't defend your title for a year. My bad, I thought it was some fisticuffs. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is Cotto's, like, the fact that Cotto is not the WBC champion anymore, and the fact that right now K2 Promotions, from my understanding, is saying that Golovkin did not receive his $800,000 step-in inside money. It's just looking like Miguel Cotto just straight G'd this shit out the whole boxing system. Why? Is because he just said, man, fuck that belt. I'm not paying Golovkin. I'm not paying for that sanctioning fee because from my understanding, now correct me if I'm wrong. From my understanding, Miguel Cotto agreed to pay Golovkin $800,000. But then it seems as though Miguel Cotto got pissed when the WBC came and said, okay, well, you got to pay him his $800,000 stepping aside money. And it's common in boxing for boxers to be paid stepping aside money. $800,000 is, you know, a big chunk of money, but Miguel Cotto is going to clear $15 million. So I'm guessing Golovkin and his team looking at, well, you wouldn't be making this money without us because you could have been making it without a belt. But we all knew, or fans should have known, that Miguel Cotto didn't want any parts of Golovkin in the first place. But basically, when the WBC came and said, okay, Miguel Cotto, you got to give Golovkin his $800,000 and then give us $300,000 for the sanctioning fee. Miguel Cotto said, nah, I'll give him his $800,000, then give you 1.25. I mean, not 1.25, 125K. They said, nah, 300,000. Miguel Cotto said, fuck Golovkin sanctioning fee. Fuck the fact that he was the voluntary, I ain't fighting. Fuck the fact that he stepped aside and I could have been stripped. Fuck that belt. That's just the way it looks to me. Now, is just some crazy ass shit, because it's like now Golovkin and his team are talking about, damn, do we got to take him to court? Like, how you going to just burn us for our bread? Like, that's just, see, it's just crazy. And then the talk of Canelo, like, put it this way. I got Canelo winning. If Miguel Cotto wins, I understand that in the past I said Miguel Cotto would win or had a better chance of winning. But if Miguel Cotto were to win, I'm going to be humble, and I'm actually going to give him credit where credit's due, because in my opinion, him beating Canelo would be the biggest win of his career, beating a young, hungry, quote unquote lion, you know, and then beating a strong, powerful punching fighter, you know, who actually is good. And then if Canelo loses, it's just like, well, you know, you got schooled by the old head. You know, where do you really go from here? But I want to listen to these post-weigh-in interviews. Canelo is looking a little, like, he's a little palish. He's looking like he just can't wait to go get some Gatorade, or can't wait to go, you know, get some ramen noodles or something. Because he's looking a little gaunt. But anyway, I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Cotto versus Canelo was finally here. I'm hype. But see, I know I feel like I should be hyper. I feel like since this fight is such a big fight, and that whoever wins or loses may, you know, well, whoever wins may be in the running to possibly fight Floyd Mayweather again. If it's Miguel Cotto, you know, it's a lot riding on whoever wins this fight, because if Canelo loses, then where do you go from there? All right. I am T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. Please subscribe.